Or, quand on vous voit danser, même si vous ne regardez pas le public, on a l'impression que vous offrez d'une certaine façon votre danse. C'est-à-dire qu'il ne s'agit pas d'une existence simplement objectale, comme on pourrait penser à partir de certaines tendances minimalistes de votre danse. Et ce que je me disais aussi, c'est que cette offre implique d'une certaine façon une relation d'écoute, qui n'est pas l'écoute que vous nous avez proposée tout à l'heure, mais une écoute qui se produit en fait dans la relation au public.
There was a dance critic in the 60s who asked rhetorically, why are they so obsessed with just being themselves? One aspect of what has more recently been called the realist project in art was that we didn't try to transform ourselves into characters. And there was an assumption that the human body, in and of itself, is expressive. It doesn't need any kind of transformation to be a communicative instrument. We didn't try to express emotion. I mean, this was in keeping, of course, with the minimalist project in the art world, which was a reaction against what was perceived as the excesses of the abstract expressionists that preceded them. And this attitude could be extended into the performance mode of Merce Cunningham, and we had, that was our legacy. John Cage made many statements against self-expression. If you want to express yourself, he once said, go weave baskets, but, I mean, which is sort of insulting to Native Americans. But the idea of expressing oneself did not, just was not questioned by us. You performed a movement, yes, as a task, and you didn't need to add any dramatic, psychological, expressive overtones to it. Betrayal oozes out of every pore. There's no way to be neutral in the presentation of the self. You know, I can be as still as I can sit here like a statue, and you read things into my my body English, my body French, my you said body French, Francais, body Francais. My posture, certainly voice, everything. So.
Donc vous avez fait référence au livre.
This is a very complicated issue, and it goes on and on in different forms from decade to decade in the pitting of abstraction against figuration, of documentary against fiction. I mean, there is all kinds of politics, and politics and histories can be inherent in a work of art. I mean, when I came out in Steve Paxton's piece and ate the pear, the audience was very conscious of a certain kind of violation. They were conscious of this as a political radical act, as an act of resistance. So you can talk about that seemingly ordinary, neutral, simple act as something laden with history and political meaning.